All right, we got something to talk about. First of all, welcome to a brand new YouTube video, guys. This is a little bit weird. It is currently 6:42 p.m. and I got something to tell y'all. I was basically a bitch this morning. I quit on a workout earlier today, and you know, I was driving back home, like it's all good, like I didn't really record, so no one's gonna know about this. But I was sitting here in my apartment, just kind of like thinking all day long, like, damn man, like I always tell people you gotta work through things, you gotta be able to push through and keep grinding. And even on the days where you don't feel like it, that's when you need to push harder. And this is one of the days where I didn't feel like it, and I fell short of my own spoken words. I literally went back to the crib and I was just sitting here and I'm like, damn bro, you a bitch. You a bitch. And I told Joey about the whole training session. Sorry, my eyes were just like irritated. I put some eye drops on them earlier. I told Joey about the whole situation. I'm like, I feel like I need to make up for that. Like, I think I need to go back to the gym. And I didn't actually go through my whole gym session. So let me tell you guys what happened earlier today. Earlier today, I went to the gym. It's a Thursday deadlift session, and it's week 4, so I'm supposed to go really, really heavy. And I started pulling, everything was fine. And I got to like 782 pounds. I made a jump from 705 to 782. And literally 782 just did not budge. And I felt like a slight tweak in my hamstring. Not even like a tweak, like literally I was kind of dehydrated. So it kind of like, you know, twitched a little bit. And I just decided not to work through it whatsoever. Like I was like, you know what, I'm calling the workout. And I think it was actually more of a rage quit. I think I looked at the session. It's like I didn't budge 782. And I'm gonna use this twitched hamstring, or like just the fact that it just kind of like almost felt like I was gonna have a Charlie horse. I was like, let me just call the session and just be like, yeah, I quit today because I have an excuse. And I feel like it's not a valid excuse. I should have just drank more water or something along that lines and continued on with the workout. But it took me so out of the session mentally that I was like, you know, let me just call it, and there's my excuse right there. And as I was sitting here in my apartment, I was like, that's unacceptable. Like, I have aspirations of becoming a world champion powerlifter again, because it's been about 3 years since I've been able to call myself a world champion powerlifter, and I'm making excuses. That's why I can't finish a training session. Like, we're in training. What if that shit happens on the platform and I just decide, oh, I'm just gonna quit right there, right? Or I try to work through it and my body doesn't know how to work through it because I've never worked through adversity. So I was like, we're not doing that. So I don't care what the fuck I hit today in the session. I already attempted deadlift today, but I'm going back to the gym right now to finish the session that I started. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna act as if I did not train this morning, and I'm just gonna train regularly. I don't give a fuck about the numbers, nothing. I wanna be able to say that, yes, I did hit my week 4 training session, and I wanna hold myself accountable. So with that being said, I'm gonna keep this video very, very fucking raw, and we're just gonna get straight to it. This is weird because I'm gonna be uploading it. Probably not really edited, but this video is for myself. It's like holding myself accountable for the stuff that I did earlier this morning. So let's head to the gym. Let's get it. Red Solo. I gotta open up a whole new tub because I didn't ran through the other one. Bet. Thankfully, traffic has also died down, so it should be a easy shot to the gym. I only stay about 15 minutes away. I was like, damn, should I go earlier? But you guys don't know about Houston traffic. It's something serious, and it usually gets like really, really backed up outside of my apartment complex. I live in downtown Houston, like literally downtown Houston. You could literally just see like the buildings and stuff like that. Last thing I wanted to do was start driving in traffic to the gym, because that just kind of fucks up the vibe. But we have a good time now. Appreciate it, man. You too.
Relate, might just go take me a walk by the sea. They kiss on a boy till they blue in the face. Yeah,
it's funny because the bar is literally right where I left it. This is where I was deadlifting, and I was like, damn, that was not a good workout. So to come back like hours later and see that the bar has not moved, funny as fuck. Definitely weird being here this late in the evening, but bar's loaded, going on D&D. No more bullshit. Redemption. Get some work in. Okay, shit. Let me get better lighting. So I was able to hit 340. It's funny because that was actually the number. That was like one of the numbers I was supposed to hit, or like within range of the numbers I was supposed to hit. It was either going to be a 340 or a 350, so that equates to 749 pounds or 771 pounds. 771 pounds obviously being the top end, but given what I did this past Tuesday, that's a lot of, you know, volume on my lower extremities. So, you know, Tuesday, which I didn't record for YouTube, I recorded it for IG. It's kind of hard to kind of like switch between the two. But on Tuesday, I squatted 760 pounds, and it moved like really, really well. And on top of that, I did pack down sets at high intensity. So I did 639 for a set of 5, and then dropped down to 595 for a set of 5. But this puts me in a good ass mood because I'm telling y'all, like when I came here earlier, like I was on some bullshit. Like I just wasn't able to hit the numbers I was supposed to hit, and it was really bothering me. While I was chilling at home, I'm like, damn, bro, like you're supposed to be one of the top competitors, one of the best powerlifters in the world, and you're over here skipping sessions on some bullshit. So to come here and to rectify that with the top single that I was supposed to hit in the first place was great. I would have been cool with the 705 single and then go back to the crib and feel like I did something. But I'm really satisfied with what I was able to do. But it's funny because it's not over. We still have back down sets. So I think that 705 for a double should be doable because we have a top set at an RPE, or top double at an RPE of like 8. So I think 705 will be good. And then after that, we'll just kind of get through the workout with the following sets. It's supposed to be a 5x2. But like I said, we won today with that fucking single. I'm hyped as fuck, but still more work to do. So let's get to it. Alright, so I actually did 711 pounds. I actually did 711 pounds for the first double. Felt good. Now we have I'm gonna try to do 2 doubles with 639. My hand is torn, like it is ripped to shreds. I have to scream because the music is fucking loud. My hand is like torn to shreds. I'm gonna try to go back to my fingertip grip, where I'm gripping it with like my fingers, and try to knock out this set of 2 real quick. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So my hand was starting to rip. Last thing I want to do is just like have ripped hands, so I could like literally feel it kind of getting torn as I'm pulling. And I just don't want to have torn hands. Like I just don't want to deal with that shit. So as I'm pulling it, like sometimes the ball rolls, and as it's rolling, it's just cutting my hand. So I'm like, nah, we're not doing that. So I might just drop it down to like 484 and knock out 4 sets of 2.
Chicken pox, turn whole one to the clothes. I'm the truth, I hold it glow. I'm not this social house with artillery and gold bang. Sitting sideways on the floor, can't paint tripping off the grave. You see me.
Okay, back home, got some Chipotle, and that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. So the last like week and a half or so, I've just not that I haven't been able to record for YouTube, but you know, I have to prioritize different platforms because sometimes it's hard to film for YouTube and then also get content for Instagram. And I just been kind of like trying to balance those. So I was like, you know what, I haven't done, you know, some good week 4s in a minute, so I wanted to post that to Instagram. But this whole week has been pretty solid. Like I mentioned earlier at the gym, I actually hit 760 pounds on squat, also had a back down set for 639. Monday, I was able to hit 463. It looked pretty clean. And training has been trending like well. You know, with me coming off I think it's my second block coming off my powerlifting meet, if not my first. Locking out this, or finishing up this last pretty much like heavy session for week 4 has been really, really solid. I still have Friday session, but next week can be really interesting because I have White Lights Media coming through. White Lights Media has been documenting powerlifting for a very, very long time. I think they were the first people, or they were the people that actually recorded my first world championship meet. So they're going to be coming here and filming me this upcoming week. I'll also be working out with Nonso on Monday. So that's going to be fun. I mean, I'm not working out with him, but I know he has like the meet here in Houston to do pretty soon. So it's going to kind of link with him on Monday because there's going to be a lot of powerlifters here in the area. And then we'll see how that goes. But next week is definitely going to be a deload. As you guys could tell from my deadlift session today, I definitely need one after pushing my body for 3 weeks straight. So yeah, man, I'm just really trying to, you know, find some balance between this. If you guys obviously do follow me on Instagram, I did post my 760 single on squat, had that whole Luffy thing broken down, all that kind of stuff. But now it's time to just really like lock in for the rest of the year. But I'll be uploading consistently back on YouTube. Just wanted to take like a week and a half to kind of get some stuff back together. But okay, I'm about to eat my Chipotle. Obviously edit out this video and then drop it. So thank you guys for tapping in very quickly. Like I said, I just wanted to make this YouTube video and be accountable to the bullshit that I was doing this morning. I literally am doing this to hold myself accountable. Like, there's no other reason that's why I'm making this YouTube video right now. It's literally just like, hey, post this so you can remember that you was on some bullshit. And the only reason why I was able to kind of, not the only reason why, but the reason why I was able to kind of like get this shit done is because it's like, hey, this is being recorded. This is being recorded and you finna share it with the world, so you gotta show up. So I think it was like that pressure of knowing that I'm recording everything, and it's like, once I finish up, no matter what I did inside of the gym, I was gonna look back at it and be like, or yeah, if I did some bullshit in the gym today, I would have been like looking at the footage and been like, you gotta, hey, just know this is going up. You know, the whole world's gonna see this, so you want the whole world to see that you a bitch. So that was basically what I was breaking down in my head. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to today's video. Like always, if you guys like today's video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
Si te quieres divertir.